Let's talk more now on the NHS Friends and Family test, joined by Martin Berry. He is a paramedic and a member of the College of Paramedics, and he's been up all night. Thank you very much for coming in. We really appreciate it. You don't look as though you've been up all night, I have to say. What do you think
Thank you very much.
what do you make of this survey?
The College of Paramedics welcomes the release of this report. Any report that provides more information in a very transparent way to the patients can only be a good thing, because we need to ensure that every decision the patient is put first, and we are pushing for patient-led decision making.
But patients didn't seem to be that interested, did they? Only 13% completed the survey.
We have to look at why people didn't complete this survey, and this can be a very emotive and difficult time for lots of people, and when you're in a hospital ward, maybe the last thing you want to be doing is completing a survey. But something like this does need to be put forward, and we need to get more information like this in the future.
Had lots and lots and lots of tweets about this, as you can well imagine. I'm just scrolling through to see if I can find one in particular. I can't just find the lady's name just at the moment, but she was saying that she's been in a hospital several times over the last few months and was not aware at all of any survey. So is it that are patients being made aware significantly enough by members of staff?
I don't know. I can't speak on behalf of obviously individual hospital trusts, and within the ambulance service we're not directly involved with the hospital wards, but yes, I mean, maybe there just needs to be more exposure.
Tracy Clayton it was actually. Hi Tracy, thank you for your thoughts this afternoon. What friends and family questionnaire? Never asked to complete one and been to hospital between April and June. She's living in Norwich. So is it every hospital that has this questionnaire, or specific hospitals? And do you go over and say, can I fill in that questionnaire? Or it's a very, very difficult time for people when they're in hospital anyway. They're frightened, potentially alone, probably nervous.
Indeed, a paramedic's exposure would be limited down to the accident and emergency, and they are made available to patients within A&E, but you're absolutely right, this can be a very emotive time. It gets down to the skill of the individual clinician to actually approach these patients, but we must make sure that we look at the results of the information and how this can improve patient care. That's the most important
But
thing.
how should that information be distilled, given that for now it's only 13% that have completed this questionnaire?
If 13% is what we've got, that's what we've got to use, but we do need to try and get more information like this. This isn't a new idea. Paramedics have been dealing with patients having opinions on where it is they want to be treated for an awful long time. And we just need to ensure that each patient and each patient contact, this is discussed in a very open and transparent way. So that's why we support this review.
Perhaps you should be able to have a survey on patients as well, because they're not always as well behaved as they might be.
They're not always now.
That's the end of that then. Okay, it's great to talk to you. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. Thanks a lot. Let us know what you think. Were you even aware